What up, YouTube world? It's your boy CJ, and I am back. Listen, I am back, and this time it's 2025. We're gonna talk some social media news, social media game changing trends. We're gonna talk about content creation in 2025, and most importantly, if you haven't already heard, we're giving away tickets to the Aspire Tour Atlanta sometime during this show. I'm not gonna tell you when. But yes, we're giving away tickets. So every single person who's watching will have an opportunity to be at this amazing conference. David Goggins is going to be there. Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank. It's going to be an amazing conference, and you're going to have an opportunity to be there for totally free, just by watching this live. So let's just get right to it. We're going to jump right into it with the social media trends for 2025 that you need to know. So let's go right into it. Now, number one, uh, this year when we talk about social media trends and such, a lot of people are talking about doing things like being omni-channel. They don't want to just be on Instagram. They don't just want to be on TikTok. They don't just want to be on Threads. They want to be multiple places. And one of the things that you guys should realize is that the social media networks are paying attention to that. How do I know that? Let's take a look at this right here. Well, right off the bat, Instagram is now has a new feature that they are testing, which is soon that's going to allow you to display follower accounts from across multiple platforms, across multiple places like YouTube and TikTok. Yes, it was like one of those things for the longest that these platforms didn't even acknowledge each other. It was like if you're on TikTok, you can't acknowledge Instagram, or they will shadow ban you. Or Instagram, like if you show a logo of these brands, and that's still the case. But the fact is that now they are allowing you, are going to, I should say, allow you and test this new feature to allow you to show that, hey, I have a platform over here on TikTok, not as on in YouTube as well. You may follow me on Instagram. You may be diehard Instagram user for CJ, but here's how many followers are subscribed to me on YouTube. You need to know. That's a really, really cool feature, and it should not be underestimated how game changing that would be. Because I mean, just the fact is, like I said, these platforms don't want to even acknowledge the other platforms are there. So think about being able to promote, cross promote from one platform to another. And most importantly, with social media, as we always say, yes, you want to grow your base, you want to be omni-channel, you want to be everywhere where your audience can be. That's how you're growing yourself, whether you're making money from your product, whether it's a personal brand. If you're using social media not just as a consumer but a producer, you want to be able to leverage and grow those communities and niche them all together, but you want to get them offline as well. So always still don't forget to get their email addresses and phone numbers. Next thing we want to talk about when it comes to 2025, one of the things that are changing, Instagram is going to now be blocking those I would call them sneaky links. You know what I'm saying? You know those people you be in your DMs with, you be showing that footage, and you want it to disappear, and it bombs, and it disappears after a few seconds, and they can't open it back up. Well, people, they were sneaking around and taking pictures of it and such. And so the fact that people were doing that, Instagram said, you know what, we're going to implement a feature right now where we are going to block that. We're going to block that so you can't no longer sneak and take people's picture off of their DMs when it's supposed to be like a more one of those one shot, once viewed medias that then disappear, right? What's up, fam? I see you in the chat. Listen, I appreciate you tuning in. How you doing? Happy New Year. We've been talking about a few things already. Just keep up with us. You can catch a replay later, but we dropping some social media gems. So thank you for tuning in. Uh, Blue Sky. If you don't know what Blue Sky is one of the fastest rising social media apps that there is right now. CJ, what is Blue Sky? If you've never heard of it, think of it like this. Think of Twitter like when it first came out. That's what Blue Sky is. Blue Sky is an app that's going to remind you of when Twitter first came out. It's not going to be as polluted as you would say X is right now, because Twitter is now X, because once Elon Musk, he purchased it, and he's made it his own playground to now make it the all in social media app. He wants to have X be the platform that has video, that has live, that has audio, that has chat rooms. It's supposed to be for shopping. He wants it to be an everything app. Well, some people want that initial feel of Twitter when it first came out. They just want to read notes. They just want to make a statement. They just want news and share thoughts in really simple format. That's what Blue Sky is. And so if you can see here, one of the things that I just wanted to point out for Blue Sky, if you've never heard of it, Blue Sky has exceeded 25 million users, and they're adding trending topics that you can see here. So whether you're into wrestling, whether you're into video games, this is one of those things that you want to just keep an eye on for 2025. I'm telling you that right now. Blue Sky is that social media app that people are sleeping on. What's up, OJ? I see you in the chat. What's up? Thank you as well for joining in. We've been going through a few social media tips and catch the replay for the beginning part. But thanks for tuning in. I'm going to keep it rolling. So with Blue Sky, it's one of those apps that I would say, even if you're not going to join it right now, well, guess what? If you want to get CJ on there right now, if you want to get your brand, whatever it is, on Blue Sky, lock it in now before someone takes that same username that you have on Instagram. So, for example, if I have Fit with CJ on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube, I want to go grab it on Blue Sky right now. Protect your brand in 2025. Protect it. Do not let somebody else go in and grab it. Because even if you're not on the platform, you want to grab it, sign up for it. You may never have to make a post on it, but no one can copy you. No one can fake and make themselves seem like you. You have an audience. You have a community that trusts you. And if they see that your name on Blue Sky, they're going to think it's you. So whether or not you're on Blue Sky, go ahead and lock in with it. OJ just said, "Hey, I just did a 4 hour live stream on the release of the third season of Minecraft server. I am in. Let's go. Let's go, bro. I love it. I love it. That's great. Look, I love to see everybody getting to the goals here in 2025. The next thing we want to talk about is how YouTube Shorts is now going to boost the length of how long your shorts can be from 60 seconds to 3 minutes. Game changer. Game changer. I don't think you guys understand how hard it is to take a Instagram reel, which is 90 seconds, or even a TikTok that can be longer than 60 seconds, and squeeze it into a YouTube short. You want to be able to reach multiple audiences with the same piece of content and place it everywhere. I want to post it on Instagram, but then I want to post it on YouTube as well. Then I want to put it on Pinterest. I don't want to have to remake something for all these different platforms. This is huge. OJ says, yes, shorts up to 3 minutes now is huge. This is for sure. It is definitely annoying to cut down a reel just for YouTube. I totally agree. I can't say it better. You guys know, if you follow me on Instagram, Fit with CJ or CJ the Creator, if you follow, you know that I create videos that are longer than 60 seconds all the time. I just posted one the other day that was 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Well, guess what? I have a lot of content that's 2 minutes and such, or 90 seconds, and I want to reuse it for YouTube Shorts, and I can't because YouTube Shorts was cutting it. You had to have it to 60 seconds or less. Makes it hard to be omni-channel. Makes it hard to utilize your content in more than one place. Well, here's the deal. That's going to be changing. YouTube is changing that. Shout out to YouTube for changing it. Game changer for all the content creators out there. Please. You want to grow your YouTube channel? Make sure you're posting shorts. Post shorts. What do you want to do to grow your YouTube channel in 2025? Post shorts. Yes, you are going to go live just like me. Yes, you are going to post videos, but you need to post shorts. You need to post them over and over and over. And you're already posting the same content other places. Now you need to post it there. OJ says in the chat, by the way, if you're watching live, drop chats. I'm going to interact with you as we go into this social media news, content creation tips. And again, we're doing a free ticket giveaway at the end of the show. Maybe it'll be at the end of the show. Maybe it'll be in the middle. I want you to watch the whole thing. So free tickets going to give away to everyone who's watching. OJ says, because I'm scared to cut out key parts that will retain audiences. Yes, I'm glad you said that. So one of the main problems with cutting your reel or TikTok or your short form video, whatever it is, and having to manage it and cut things out to make it fit in another platform is a disaster as a creator. because every piece of your video is a part of your masterpiece, is a part of the artwork, is a part of the production, is part of the storytelling you're doing, and you want to hold people's attention a certain way. So when you have to cut out a piece of that reel or a piece of that video to make it fit into something else, like a YouTube Shorts being 60 seconds, it's a complete disaster. It is a complete disaster. So it is a huge, huge thing for them to be upgrading into 3 minutes. Again, for people who are just tuning in, I just want to share that this conference right here, the Aspire Tour, has been so gracious to me. They said, CJ, you have such a great community. You do so much great work for creators and such. We want to give everyone who watches the CJ YouTube Live free tickets to our show here, the Aspire Tour in Atlanta. I'm going to tell you how you can get free tickets to join me next week, January 8th, for totally free. David Goggins, one of the most influential speakers in the world. Kevin O'Leary, you see all the people that's going to be there. I'm going to give every single person watching right now a free ticket to join. How cool is that? That's how you know how dope content is. The fact is that because of the content that I make, I'm gonna be able to give every single person watching right now a free ticket. How cool is that, right? How cool is that? Come on now. Now that's awesome. What's up? What's up, Deborah? I see you in the chat. Good to see you, fam. Happy New Year. Let's keep it moving. Let's get right back to it. So, one of the other things I wanted to talk to you guys about. How crazy is this? When you read this title, you're going to say Meta plans to unleash AI bot profiles that could actually work. What? Why would Meta release AI bot profiles? Aren't they trying to get rid of bots? Like, this is crazy. No, you say, CJ, that's fake news. Guess what? It's not fake news. Meta is literally testing this theory that will release AI bot profiles to boost engagement on these platforms. It is insane to think. And if you don't believe me, you say, CJ, you're making this up. There's no way they would do that. Well, I want you to go ahead and Google it. Google it when you get a chance that Meta is envisioning social media filled with AI bots, right? So these bot characters, the rumors are they are expected to help with engagement on the platforms. So yes, I see the the eye like what? They're like looking into it like what are you talking about? That whole idea, yeah, I'm not excited about it either, Jose. I'm not like what? Why would you put AI generated users on here? So you start to think about it, and this is going to be a conversation I think I have all throughout 2025 because this is one of those I'm really confused, but I'm really also intrigued as to the thought process about why they want AI bots. And like we already have spam, right? So I want to make it clear. This is not spam, what you see on Instagram right now, which is a whole nother problem in itself, in which, they want you to click to the OnlyFans link or they want you to click to an adult link or something and like, hey, click here, and those fake bot pages. Those are different. That's like a spam. Those are made by farm bots and things like that where, you know, those are not Meta controlled. This would be something that Meta could totally create how many million profiles or whatever. And the idea is to help engagement and to get people to have more likes, more followers, and to because they feel like, and this is the study I'm still trying to look, and this is my guess is why they're doing it, is because they feel like if you see more people like something, then you will too. Most people don't engage with stuff with low engagement counts. So, for example, if you ever scrolling through Instagram and you see something with 10 likes on it, the odds that you actually engage with it and like it yourself is way less than if it had 500 likes on it or 1,000 likes, right? It's a psychological thing, right? Where that's probably this is if you really think about it, it's something goes back to something that happened about a year ago where they allow us to hide likes. They allow us to hide likes because people, for one, didn't want to create as much content because they worried about how many likes they got on the piece of content. And then they said, well, if you allow them to hide likes, well, will that allow them to make more stuff in comfort without being judged and without the low likes holding people in their creativity back? Well, that hasn't fully changed, transformed Instagram, I think, the way that they thought it would, because a lot of people still leave likes on, and yeah, people turn them off here and there, but it hasn't transformed it. Hasn't probably built the engagement that they want. So they said, hey, look, well, what if we put some AI bots out here to help boost engagement? That may be what we're doing here, all because people are not engaging with the content like they would like, and it's not really, most importantly, allowing the creators to feel good about the content that they like, what that they're putting out. So if the creators are not feeling good about the content they're putting out because they're not getting enough likes, it's bad for the platform. It's bad for the engagement. It's bad for sponsors. They don't make as much money. They don't hold people's attention as long. And here we are with Meta trying to put out fake bots just to build the engagement. What do we got here? So I'm reading some of the comments. Serious issues on YouTube comments, hence why links are literally banned on shorts. Uh, isn't that against term of service? I mean, if they're making their own rules, I guess they can do what they want, right? Because it's against term of service. So bot farm likes subs, yeah. And so with Meta, it's one of those things they would probably say, well, if it's something that they control within their universe, they can probably do it, right? Hold on, let's see. You wasn't listening to me on Twitch. I already have an AI bot on IG that's called Yazzie the Bookstore Librarian. Wow. Hold on. Um, hold on. I see your comment here. My fault. I missed the Twitch comment that you already see that you have right here. I already have an AI bot on IG. Wow. Wow. That is crazy. That is crazy. I'm gonna have to look it up and pull it up here one day. We'll pull it on the screen. Maybe, by the way, we gotta get you on the show so you can tell us about this. You have an AI bot already. So yeah, I'm gonna need to talk to you one day, my friend. Yeah. Even if you don't want to come on the show, give me the info off the show or off the air, and I'll come on here and talk to people and let people know about it. But I think it'd be good to know about how that works. Let's go to the next topic real quick. It's something I talked about the other day, but I wanted to bring it back up. And that is that YouTube is testing audio replies and video comments. I think it's a game changer for the fact of, you know, uh, it just because the fact that for me, I like to listen to things sometimes more than read. I think a lot of people do, even when it comes to books. And also sometimes with context, when you're texting something or you're typing something, the context of your message is off a little bit. It's hard to tell somebody being sarcastic, rude, excited, happy, but you can hear it in someone's voice a lot more. So it'll be interesting to see how that either boosts engagement or comments for YouTube or brings it down. For me, I honestly would use it as a thing where I would say, hey, for people who leave voice comments in my underneath my videos, I might reward them for it because I want to talk to people. I want to have that interaction, more personal touch with people, right? Um, yeah. I know we're still talking about the AI bots, and OJ is saying that's going to be used for all the wrong things. And are you talking about the AI bots, or are you talking about order replies? Because order replies, you know what? Just to kind of go to that, it could be totally be used for the wrong things. It could be used for flirting. It could be used for threats. It could be used for harassment. It could be used for a lot of things. But guess what? It's no different than the text is right now. It literally is no different. People do all these things with text right now. So the fact of that you have to put your voice to something, I mean, it's going to be the same. It's going to be the same threats that you have when people are, because right now people say whatever they want in the comment section and getting away with it, um, and you have to report them. Sadly, it's going to be the same thing with these voices. I can see what you mean though, where it's going to be you're not you're going to have to put some type of filtration device that's going to allow you to either the system will have to be smart enough to realize, hey, this audio comment that they put out there, let's not put that out there because it has a lot of cuss words in it, or it filters it out, or if there's a certain the AI recognizes a certain keyword and blocks it out and makes it safe. There's going to be a lot to it. It's not going to be perfect at first at all. It's not going to be perfect at all. But they definitely are. They're going to be doing it. And honestly, Threads already does it. I don't know if you're on Threads, but Threads already has the ability to do the audio replies and comments. Um, what else do we want to talk about? There was a couple other things I had to see here. I want to, yeah, this one, this is the one, this is the one. If you guys haven't heard already, I talked about it the other day. Um, Trial Reels is a huge thing for 2025. What it allows you to do, and I'm gonna bring it bigger on the screen here. What it allows you to do is test and try out new content with an audience before it goes to your followers. This is a game changer, and I need you to focus. Hold on, I need you to really let me bring it full screen. I need you to really pay attention to why this matters. It's really, really important because here's the deal. If I can guarantee you that your content is going to be in front of a new audience, there's no way you should turn that down. There's no way you should turn that down because the number one thing that everyone on Instagram has been complaining about is that my content does not get out to new audiences. My content does not get seen by new people. I cannot get new followers. Well, this changes that. Okay, this changes that because what it does is going to take a piece of content that you put out, and once you put the select trial reel, as you can see right here, in the middle screen here, the middle screenshot, that particular screenshot shows you the button you can toggle on. Once you toggle that on, that reel, once you post it, is only going to be shown to new people that do not currently follow you. And with that being said, it's only going to be shown to them for about 24 hours for you to now get the results to see how the reel is performing with those people. The whole goal is to see how that reel performs, and then you can decide, hey, this reel performed very well with a non-followers. So now let me go ahead and release it so it shows to all my followers and the rest mass of the public, right? So you won't have to repost it. You can just click share with your group. Now, I see that YS Books said she tried about trial reels last week, but the feature wasn't available to her. I have the feature. I've had trial reels for a couple of weeks now. And I don't know if you will see my screen here, but right here underneath my it says draft and trial reels right there. Draft and trial reels is if I click that, these numbers you see here. Let me see. It's maybe a little bit too bright. Let me turn off my light. Uh, you can't see it a little bit. Maybe you can see it a little bit here. But those reels, and I'll share my screen. I'll edit it later on so you can see it. Those reels did hella numbers, over 2,000 views, over 1,500 views, really, really good numbers with audiences that do not currently follow me. So the whole point of it is to grow my channel, to get new followers, to see how it's performing with people who don't even know CJ. That's how you grow a brand. That's how you grow your business. That's how you grow. And so this feature, even though it's not available everywhere, just know I'm one of the Instagram creators that they select usually early on for one of those features. To test it out and give feedback. I'm actually in the Instagram community for creators. So I actually meet with Meta once a week and give them details on how things are going. I meet with other of the top Instagram creators around the country, and we talk about different ways to grow our channels, things like that. They share inside information with us, et cetera, et cetera. Real quick, if you guys have any questions about anything I've talked about, let me know. We're about to end the show in a few minutes here, but I'm also going to tell you how you can get those free tickets to the Aspire tour. Um, hold on, real quick here. Let's see. Let's see. Uh, so David, so Deb said, does that ticket? Hold on, let me put this on the screen because this is what I'm talking about. So when we talk about giving away the Aspire Tour tickets, Deborah said, does that ticket come with a plane ticket too? Please explain. It does not. Mhm. It does not come with a plane ticket, but I will get you inside for totally free. So basically, what's going on here is let's just pull on the screen. The Aspire Tour next week. Um, you want to know um how you're gonna get in, how you're going to get in there, right? I'm gonna tell you. So if you're in Atlanta, or even if you're not in Atlanta, you could be anywhere in the world right now. Okay, anywhere and you want to be in Atlanta next week, you have to get your own plane ticket. But we're gonna get you inside the event for free. This event is going to be available. The tickets are on aspiretour.com, and this is how you're gonna get in for free. Anyone who's a part of the CJ community, which is you are, if you're subscribed to this channel, you gotta be subscribed to this channel and subscribe. Or if you're subscribed to my Instagram, I'm cool with that too. But I really want you to subscribe to this YouTube. That's where it's at. You're gonna use promo code Wyland for a free silver ticket at the checkout screen, and it's going to be totally free to you. So again, if you go to aspiretour.com right now, you go to aspiretour.com and you go for a silver ticket, you type in that code WYLAND. You're gonna get a free ticket to totally go for totally free. And you'll join me in all these amazing speakers next week. It's gonna be super awesome. And yeah, you trust me, it's one of those conferences for entrepreneurs. Uh, that's going to help you financially, professionally, guest speakers that's really going to put you on the right path for 2025. You don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this. It's not going to be something that's broadcast online, from what I understand as well. As you can see, I'm scrolling through. They've had guests in the past Rick Ross, Alex Rodriguez. Last year I was there, and man, who did we see last year? Um, Let me see if I could pull up because I remember seeing Two Chains and hold on, there was a great lineup last year. I just cannot remember the full lineup. Let me see. Let me pull up Aspire Tour. Oh yeah, here's last year's lineup. Last year's lineup included Kevin O'Leary, Two Chains, Alex Rodriguez, Kevin Hart, um, Jesse Itzler, Rick Ross. I mean, it was a great lineup last year. Great lineup. And I was there and I got to meet Tim Grover, who was like actually one of the best motivational speakers in the country. Plus, he used to be Michael Jordan's uh, trainer. So that's how you know how good he is at what he does and motivating people and such. So yeah, that it was a dope conference. And the fact is, you get to go for totally free this year by using that code that I show you. Again, there's a code. Take a screenshot. Silver ticket for Aspire Tour. I appreciate them sponsoring this show, sponsoring me. I will be there. It's gonna be super dope. So hopefully everyone who's watching this can join in Atlanta next week. Last thing before we get up out of here. Wise Book says, "Oh, my AI bot answers my questions about my books." Ah, okay. So maybe that is an interesting thing. It's kind of like mini chat where mini chat already answers and does a few tasks for people now, automated automation wise, but your AI bot answers specific questions. So frequently asked questions, things like that. I don't have a problem with that at all. What I have a problem with is that when I'm scrolling and swiping through and I'm finding profiles and I'm finding a profile of something or someone that I like and it's not a real person that I'm even dealing with at all. I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that. But with that being said, I wanted to keep this show under 30 minutes. We are at 29 minutes and 50 seconds. I appreciate you guys so much. We got more questions. We got more um more feedback that we're going to be answering over the next couple of days here. I'm going to be going live every single day. Thanks for tuning in. 2025, we're just getting started. Tell your friends. Tap in with CJ.